we are. Mike is working. We're here. Another week. Another live stream. Excuse me. Gotta move stuff. I'm very, admittedly, unprepared for this stream. I would say I'm prepared of some kind, but not perfect. Not the way I always want it. Because, it's an early time and I've been busy. I've been working. I've been doing my stuff. Who said? Megan, back at 3:52 p.m. said, I got that super shadow. Good for you, Megan. I'm glad you could get your hands on that figure because it looks really cool. And I got it too. I looked at it a couple weeks ago, even last week. But, but introduction, I guess, first. So, welcome to the live stream unboxing. I am Justin Bazilla. Excuse the haggard bags under eyes. I've been working hard, making it through. Gotta work tomorrow too, so early morning for me, but that's why we're doing an early live stream. So we're just chilling today. Only one figure, and also no weekly pickup as usual. So it's not weekly, it's just the pickups. Man, my hair is literally insane, but we're here. We're doing our thing. We're going to make it through, but a fun little stream today. Lots of cool figures to look at. A lot of Marvel. To be honest, not much Turtles for this end of the month of our Turtle Month, essentially what has been designated as our Turtle Month. So, so hope y'all have really enjoyed that. I know algorithm has been kind of, with the Turtle stuff, but we'll see how it goes. Maybe it'll pick up a little bit after. But I still appreciate y'all who want to tune in to the live streams, the few of you who do, even if, it's just some things. But we're here. We're doing our thing. I'm going to switch my camera before I forget, because that's always annoying. There we go. A little more zoomed in. And also, I did also want to mention, though, even though no pickups, we did kind of change up the wall a little bit earlier this week. So now I have the 40th anniversary Donatello in the corner here, moved the, what is it? The, what do they call them? The Mauser Trap Jaw. Mouse Trap, I think they were calling him. I can't remember. But he's up there, and with the Skeletor still up there, the 2-pack version. And then now we got the Cobra Commander, the retro right there on the wall. I think it just fits better. I think it looks better because I wanted the card to be in full view, even though it doesn't really aesthetically match too much. Because I got Turtle stuff here. I got I got Splinter there, so it would make more sense to have that back there, but it just fit better. And I still got those two up there. And also added the Shredder Karai up there. I think that's her. Which one? Yeah, that is the third one. And then Baxter got moved down here because Jack was right here. And then Baxter was there, so they all moved and then have the Elite and the Heavy back there now. Everything else at the top is the same. It's just kind of this lower half. Well, except for the 4 turtles. But anyways, I'm just rambling on. I just want to talk about stuff before we get started to look at the figure, because we're only 4 minutes in. I don't think there's, and I don't think that this is going to be a very long stream, which is good for me because I can get sleep. But it's not a lot for you guys, and I like doing at least 2 hours if I can. Even mostly really just under 3 because my stupid phone dies, but we're doing our thing. I am so just out of it today. I'm just tired. But yeah, I don't think, because I don't really have anyone in the chat. And don't mind the lighting, because, it's daytime. So there's actual sunlight. So it's kind of messing up my lighting there. I guess if that's closer, that's a little better. But then I want this closer because it looks even brighter. I don't know. I think it's okay. I think it's fine. But in any case, we gotta switch on over. So we're gonna switch camera over. Yeah, and also I kind of changed up my lighting setup. I still have my two lights right here in front of me because I have that one and that one that face towards me, and then I have the ring light in front of me, which is holding a phone. And then before I would have like my light tube here at the bottom of the table where it would shine light up, but now I have it elevated to where it's shining down. So we're gonna see how that looks. Hopefully that's gonna be a good change because it should, because it's a thing I've kind of wanted to do since the beginning of these live streams. Like of doing like this setup, but I couldn't really get it to work. So I was like, yeah, I guess I can just do this for now, but we'll see. But I'm gonna switch over the camera, and then we're gonna switch our lights back over, and we're gonna see how it looks. And we're also gonna probably lower our camera, but we're gonna switch on over to our Jack Kirby. Camera is very high up. See over there, and it's a little wonk. I think we can scoot the lights down just a little bit, scoot this down. I haven't really done, yeah, and also, and this is kind of like the old ones where I would just have to readjust everything, or like I always have to anyways. We're going to move these lights even down. Get this one right here and then down a bit. Look at that. I don't know if that's technically better or worse, but here, I think it looks better. Yeah, despite the fact that you can see despite the fact that you can still see the ring around it, and also, my window glare. But here he is. We're gonna, do we still want to adjust this? I kind of still do want to. It's a little kind of like that. I don't know. I'm just gonna keep messing around, and hopefully that y'all who watch this enjoy this, because I'm just having fun. I'm trying to have fun because life and all about messing with toys and doing just what we enjoy. And look at this beautiful Jack Kirby figure from NECA. Yeah, with permission of Nickelodeon. Eastman and Laird's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Kirby with a nice little art portrait of Jack Kirby, I guess from that issue, done by Kevin Eastman. And then you have the figure in there, and this little monster guy. I'm gonna actually move this up a bit. You have that monster. You have this little gauntlet piece. I guess that's his little weapon. And then you got Kirby's his magic stone pencil. I don't know. And then a nice little notebook. I guess that's supposed to be I assume it's Donatello, just based on the art that I've seen of it, and also of what the packaging shows. But at the top, we have Eastman and Laird's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle logo there. Nickelodeon, your warning, choking hazard, ages 14 and up. Little window. At the right side, you have the Nickelodeon logo, and then a big kind of art piece of Jack Kirby with his little monster guy, and he does hold that. And then Jack has all his things too. And then Eastman and Laird, nice little head portrait of of Jack Kirby. He's number 20. And the wave looks pretty good. And then actually at the bottom, I keep spoiling the back because I keep forgetting how to go. But at the bottom here, there is actually a whole thing about Jack Kirby. The use of Jack Kirby's image is used with permission granted by the Rosalind Kirby Trust. All other rights reserved 2023. And this was a 2023 figure. So I've been holding on to this for a couple of years now. For more information about Jack Kirby, please visit the Jack Kirby Museum and Research Center, kirbymuseum.org. I didn't even know he had a museum, but that's actually really cool to support the Kirby for Heroes program. Please visit www.heroinitiative.org. Well, I guess we'll see what that is, but that sounds like a good cause, the Heroes program. Megan, welcome to the live stream. Megan says, hi, I'm sorry I'm late. I got that toy. I saw, Megan, I saw your message from earlier. I'm glad you could get that Super Shadow. But no problem on being late, because we haven't even opened up the figure, but we're looking at the box still. We got the barcode, our Turtles logo there, a different one where it's all ripped, and then you have your rectors, sculpt, and the fabrication, paint, prototypes, photography, packaging, and illustrations, all made by great people. And, one of the co-creators of the Turtles, Kevin Eastman, with the little art deco there. So, yeah, pretty cool. And then on the back, of course, we have the meanwhile, where we have our promo images of the figure. A little like an office space, some cool drawings there, and then showing off those accessories. And then even like the little monster guy, and then showing Donatello with Kirby. Because I think because that's what happened in the comics. So it makes sense that's Donatello. And then you have your NECA logo here, and then you have your To Be Continued, where we have the Rat King, the Triceraton, I think the one with the white, like the pants, and then our Foot Elite. Or is it? What is it? Foot Enforcer. I keep calling them heavy, but he's the Enforcer. So the Foot Enforcer as well. So pretty cool. Yeah, but we'll go ahead, get this figure open, and get going. Grab our little toolkit. Bring out the good old Zacto blade. But Megan says, did you get any new Sonic 3 toys? I did not, Megan. I haven't been getting any figures really recently. We're going to cut down here at the tape. But I haven't been out shopping around for figures. I've just been kind of, working, staying busy, kind of just hanging out. Just haven't had the time to really go out there. But hopefully soon. Because I got a few things on the list that I am in need of. We'll see. And hopefully you can't hear my fan going. Well, but we're going to get this open. Our stuff out of the way. Put our background down, and I believe, it's just the same inside art that we always see with this line. Pretty good box, though. I always keep these boxes, but I don't keep the inserts. But, in any case, there's that light up there. It's kind of way better. It really gets everything. But there's our, there's our Jack Kirby and all his plastic glory. Can I just, guess the game? Obi's cousin, welcome to the live stream. He has a little guess the game. There's 2 yellow squares, a ghost that's red. I assume that's Pac-Man. That's my closest answer, Obi. But welcome to the live stream. Megan, I do not know you, so sorry. It is Pac-Man. Got it, bro. Sorry, Megan, I don't really hand out mod things, at least for me. But you know, but I appreciate the ambition because you have been here for a bit. You've been a very recent supporter, and I appreciate it. But I don't really moderate people unless they're kind of like really close to me. But I don't even have any mods. But we'll see one day. But we're gonna open this. Oh yeah, I should just say he's got the extra hands, his little gauntlet piece, the monster with its weapon, the figure. But it looks so cool. But we're gonna go ahead. We got our snippers. We're gonna do our thing. Obi's cousin says I'm working on a Pac-Man flip-a-clip cartoon called Revenge of the Ghosts. The ghosts are tired of being bullied by Pac-Man, so they have a plan. Okay, that sounds really interesting. I always like those flip book, the full flip-a-clip cartoons. It's like so we're using like the flip book paper. I assume that's what it was. But that does sound really cool, Obi. I'll definitely have to check that out once you get that done. But it's like, and I do always mean to check out everyone's channels. I'm just busy. But not too bad with the twist ties here, at least so far. Of course, these have a cover. There's our little gauntlet piece. I think this is the same as the one. Is this the same as the one that came with Fugitoid? It looks very similar, but it's very nice. Has the three kind of like the blasters there with little, I guess, kind of like tufts of wire. I don't know what that design is, but a little tubing, some black line art detail going on there, and some mechanical stuff, and even little like thing there. It's kind of even has like a base of some kind. It can't really sit flat, but it can support itself. But Megan says I was playing my PlayStation. Okay, cool, Megan. PlayStation's pretty cool. I'm gonna move this. Well, I'm gonna move it over there because we're gonna be using it. We're gonna get out first little sets of hands. So we got our two left hands, one with a more closed grip and one with more of an open grip. But he's got a little hairs on the back of his hand, so very nice. And then little, excuse me, I should really get close there, but there's the little hair detail. There's his little finger detail, so just holding there, so not too bad. And then the matching other sides. Actually, it's kind of like his pencil holding hand, so that's pretty nice. Yeah, that he can do that. And then you have the more kind of open hand grip for the left side. But pretty good. Obi's cousin says the plan is that they build a robot ghost, or just one ghost, or just one ghost that looks like them. And when Pac-Man wants to eat them, the robot ghost form one giant robot or something like that. Well, that does sound cool. I do enjoy that. Here, let me get this little guy. I kind of want to get the little guy, but this is probably easier to get. So we'll do this. No. Okay, so we'll do this. Just because this has a cover. Excuse me. Pull that out. Get the trash out of here. Here's our first little piece. Accessory for Jack Kirby, so where it's the Dawn. Life at best is bittersweet. Take care of yourself. Kirby. That's really cool. So we drew like a little drawing of Donnie as a gift. And then there's just like a cool little monster guy on the other side. I don't know what that is. Kind of looks like a mutated, kind of like a crazy, like a mutated Shredder. I don't know what it is. Because it has like the claws on the side, but I don't know. This is really cool though. Like, this is definitely like a Jack Kirby and an art style thing. Or will it be called The Adventures of the Ghost? I mean, yeah, you could do a series with that. No doubt about it. Obi. Do like a flip, yeah, what do you call it? A clip series with the ghost doing different adventures. But yeah, but at least like that one, you can just have normal. But then you have this little pencil piece that has a little, I guess, like a magic rock that's tied to it. Yeah, with a string. It does have a little like eraser into there, and also the tip of it too. But a very nice thing is like I kind of wish that the rock. It's like I kind of wish that he also just came with just a regular pencil too, because that would have been nice to just have just a regular Jack Kirby without a magic pencil. But you know what? He made magic. Yeah, but with this pencil. So really cool, really nice. And also, it's going to be way harder to lose this because it's got a big purple stone on it. So it kind of sticks out more. We're going to move this. Next, we are going to try to get this little guy. I don't know how we're going to be able to do it because they got a band around his neck and his torso there. So try here at least. Not too bad there. So not too bad with the torso. It's really just going to be at the neck here. It's going to be the same, but we're going to move it back here, at least for now. There we go. Not too bad. Whoa. And we're going to move this. Excuse me. And we are going to tilt this down. Just so you can see everything. Oh. I guess that's just going to make some more sense to just lay down. That'll be there. We will get out his little accessory before we show the figure. Well, this little extra guy that comes with Jack. There goes that. It's a little thing here. We're going to get Jack back in the back because he's the last thing that we'll be looking at. Yeah, that stuff didn't really rhyme that well, but he had that axe, a lot of axe. But look at this little alien guy, though. I don't know what he is or what his deal is, but he's a little like a bug alien warrior thing. He is very limited on articulation. I think he just has a ball at the top of the head, so he mainly just looks side to side because his head is still pretty sizable. But, but the arm, I think, also rotates there. I think it's also at a ball as well, or might even just have just a straight hinge. I can't really tell, but pretty nice there. But arms and hands don't move. It's like, but the elbows and the hands don't move. Excuse me. Yeah, the arms move. Yeah, you just saw that. Waist, nothing there. Ball at the legs, though. So kind of around, forward, back, not that much. But a pretty cool design, a nice little weird guy. I don't even know what he's from. My assumption is that he was gonna try to kill Jack Kirby. Because, I mean, I don't know. Yeah, this thing, he wants to kill such an important man, probably. I don't know, it's weird turtle dimension stuff, so I don't know. This little figure is really cool. He has like that all kind of like a bluish gray kind of armor kind of detailed look to him, but with the reds on the horns and the eyes and the teeth and kind of like the outline of the mouth is very good. And it all matches on there. So that's probably like his skin, I assume. And then like the red stuff is like the armored up bits, or it's just all armored because he has like the loincloth there. But that's gray underneath, but that makes sense because that's the same tone. But in any case, Really cool little figure here, and it has like some nice, yeah, like some shading there on the legs, yeah, particularly, and they're also shaped really, really cool. Like I love like this bug-like, kind of like the zigzag shape. Does he have any? No. It just looks so good. It's a nice little dude. I don't know where really he's gonna go, but he's gonna go somewhere because he's a cool little guy. And of course, he has his weapon here. He can't really stand that well, to be honest. I kind of wish that all NECA figures had stands with them, but in any case, yeah, this guy's still cool. And then he has this little, kind of like this, I don't know, it's not a dagger, but it's not like a hammer. Kind of just like a spike kind of thing, and have a smaller spike at the end there too, but nice detail work. I actually do like that they have had a little bit of like that comic, yeah, kind of line hatch art on there, I guess, to be kind of like, hey, this is a shiny, yeah, kind of like a pointer thing, compared to the whole thing where it's all like that light gray color, but with black kind of lines on it. I do have a little bit of red on there. It's kind of like a pinkish red on the hilt, and also a little bit of sloppiness, but you're not really going to see it, especially in his hand. I will say his hands seem a bit tight. Seems like it is going to be kind of difficult to get this weapon in his hand. We are going to try it. I don't know how, because I don't want to break the tiny part, because that doesn't seem very flexible. It might be like my one way in. I don't know if I can even do it. So I can push that back, but I don't want to break it. So this guy might definitely need like some heating up before messing with, because these hands do not want to open at all. I think that this one is mainly, I don't know, because if I look at the box on the art, he has it in his right hand, and in the promo image, you don't see it in his left hand. So, well, I think it's supposed to go in this hand, but you can't really get it because the grip is way too tight and the plastic is way too stiff on it. So, oh well, but I might just try to pry it. I just don't want to hurt myself. These fingers are kind of sharp, I'll be honest. Also, I'm hitting my camera back and forth, excuse me. I can get him a little bit if I have a little barrier involved. Oh. Still a pretty tight fit. Even trying to pry it. I'll have to do it again already. Oh. Oh. It is pretty difficult to get this hand and to keep it open. Alright, but now we got it. What is he? So how is he specifically supposed to hold this? Just like that, okay. Of course, the hand that I've kind of pried now, it doesn't really perfectly fit on there. But there he is, holding his little weapon there. He looks pretty cool, honestly. I do like it. I don't know if I might prefer him without it, but it is his, Jack. And it does look pretty nice, so. Pretty neat. Nice little bonus guy to add to to add to Jack Kirby because I assume it was involved in the comic in some way. I didn't really do a lot of research for this, to be honest, but it's Jack Kirby. But Megan says, when can you make a video about your new Sonic toys? Hopefully it'll be soon, Megan. I'm planning on either, it's definitely going to be sometime, but when we get to the next month. So expect it within at least the next 2 to 4 live streams, essentially. But it'll be happening soon because they look great and I need to open them. So then we got this. Now we'll get good old Jack out. The king, as I should say, because he is the king. That's literally his nickname, because he's the king of the comics. He is literally like the most influential person. Probably anything. And Megan says, suggests get more Sonic toys, get more Spider-Man toys. I will. I don't think that I'm ever gonna run out. There's been, some recent releases that definitely have caught my eye. Definitely when it comes to the retro, like the animated line, there's a few figures there, that I that I need. Some upgrades, a lot of new characters, more Spider-Mans, and then we got the Maximum series out there in hand. I didn't pre-order it. I just couldn't. I wasn't able at the time. But might get it now. I don't know. I've been seeing some good pictures and a few videos that are like, oh, okay, this actually does look good. It's like, maybe, I don't know. Because honestly, it's like, I thought it looked pretty good already. But I was like, $50 is a little much. At least for me, but it's like, maybe. But, because if it's not a good figure, then I'm kind of like, I kind of don't want it then. But it might even be difficult to find in the future. Anyways. Because, there's going to be a lot of buzz about it. People are probably going to just be wanting to get it now. Because they're like, well, what's all the hype? I guess I got to go buy it now. But it's probably, I don't know where it's being sold at, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's sold out everywhere. If they just have pre-orders or they have a second round coming out. But, time will tell. But but definitely expect more Spider-Man figures. In the near future. Because why wouldn't there? All right. Well, let's see. Okay. First, we're going to kind of get everything loose here, but here is Mr. Jack Kirby. We're going to get that. Okay. This figure going. Get him to stand. Of course, he's a little tied out of packaging. I mean, he's a tooled NECA figure. So. But look at that guy. I mean, it's just Jack Kirby. It's literally just him. And maybe with some of y'all, but some of y'all, just might not know who Jack Kirby is, but he's a comic book artist, probably like the most kind of like during like certain kind of like, especially for Marvel, huge kind of like influence for what Marvel's kind of like so what their heroes became and what kind of characters and kind of looks and styles that they had during their debuts. Just very well done. And a real cool guy. But yeah. So of course with this figure it is more on the cartoonish side, kind of more comic book design, because it is based on his comic appearance in that issue, whatever issue it was with the Turtles. But so you can see here he has the all black hair but has like brown little highlights at the front here, and it's all kind of slicked back, and even has another brown kind of highlight there to show that I think his hair was actually brown, but it was a darker kind of tone anyways. Is that the Hulk? No. Yeah, but this is the guy who who made the Hulk. He wrote the Hulk. Well, he drew the Hulk. He made it essentially. But yeah, it's like, and also with Stanley as well, but with Jack Kirby. But yeah, but a nice little face sculpt here. Yeah, some bushy eyebrows as usual. A nice smile to Jack. It's good to see him in a good mood. And then it looks like Dave, the person who wants to be Hulk. Dave? I don't know who Dave is. Oh, is that like the I don't know. I don't know who Dave is. But he's like, but then Jack here is wearing a green sweater with some hatch lines that are going on. Yeah, some hatching. Yeah, on there to give like that cloth texture there, and then has like a little collar. Yeah, for that. That's like the separated, kind of seams there, and even at the bottom of the thing. Megan says, get some Minecraft movie toys. I don't know. They haven't really interested me. I'm not really in the mood for Minecraft toys, honestly. I'm not really that big of a video game guy. I do got Street Fighter. I do have like the whole like the Mario and the Sonic stuff, but I don't know about Minecraft. They're just not mine. It's just not my figures. I got some that's really good. Well, I'm glad you like them. Thank you. It's like, but maybe one day. It's like, because I have seen them and I have been like, oh, okay, that's actually pretty cool. As of right now, it's like probably not at the moment. Maybe at some point, but it's not my priority kind of line. I don't have much space, as you can see. A lot of this stuff is filled out, but then under the shirt, under this, but under the sweater, it's implied, with a kind of like a yellow, kind of palish color, a collar. So to kind of be like, hey, it's like he's wearing, like a shirt under here, but he's not. Like it's just the ball joint that you can see under there. He's not wearing a shirt, so there's not extra sculpt for that. It's probably hard to see, but yeah, it's a nice little extra detail to kind of give him that look, that he's always had. And then it's like, and then have to be sleeves are kind of bunched up here, like at the bottom of the elbow, and then you see his arms kind of exposed there, his forearm, I guess that is. So where it has all that hair, kind of there, and that matches with the fist, because he had hairy arms apparently. And then he's wearing some very bright blue jeans. It has a yellow buckle, and it even has the little loops there as well, and even has the belt continue back there, and even on the sides of the figure, and then even has the back pockets and the front pockets kind of implied there. And then with the legs, of course, just your jeans with a line down there. It's like he's not pinless. which is also going to be a new thing. For NECA soon. So this kind of has its age, but you don't have pins here, so it's kind of okay. But yeah, a nice little design there, and then of course down to the basic kind of brown shoes. Yeah, they're just nice shoes, and they're all tied up, and they have like some height to them. They do have peg holes, and that's very nice. Yeah, it's just Jack Kirby. He's just a guy, but he's a very important guy, a very talented guy who deserves all the credit and more, essentially. Yeah, he deserves a lot more credit in the history books. Because Stanley kind of, kind of like pushed him to the side a little bit, even though, Jack mainly did a lot of it, but, Jack Kirby did a lot of a lot of the hard work. Essentially. But yeah, but this Kirby figure looks very nice. Looks awesome. We'll go over articulation first, and then we'll start switching out accessories. So, of course, with this figure, you have a ball, with a rod, to the top of the head. So he can look up, with just that, just by itself that much, and then down with just that much, not too bad, and can even look side to side. But with the neck, you do have a ball at the bottom there, so you can look down all the way there and look up all the way there. So not too bad, and still even have more tilt there, so you can give it a lot of personality. I kind of actually like that, so pretty nice. And then with the arms, you can rotate out all the way. You can hinge up a little tight. You can even try the other side. A little tight there, so he only goes up about that far, but probably you can heat it up and maybe get some more range out of it. Maybe I just don't want to push that peg too much, but that's about the most I can really get right now. But then at the elbow, you have a double joint there, so you can go up all the way, which is very nice. And you do have, it's like, and then with the wrist, it's like they are separate, so you do have a kind of like a rotation there. You're kind of actually seeing that with the Spider-Man too. Kind of funny thing. And then with the hands, of course, you have your rotation, and you have your in and out hinge. I don't think we have a hand on here either that has a up and down. I'm pretty sure, they're just all in and out hinges. I'm gonna move this guy back over here because I keep hitting him. Megan says, at least you're not tired because you're not screaming. Why would I scream? I don't really scream. I don't think I do. But yeah, a really fun figure. At the waist, you have a ball there. I'm gonna do a whole hula hoop, but you can go forward that much, go backwards that much, side to side, not too bad. And then with the legs, kick out only about that far. That's not very much. Well, I guess if you get them that much, it's like, it's okay. Not a whole lot back, not really a lot out. Pretty good. Can't really do the splits, but not bad range for a Jack Kirby. And then you do have double jointed knees. They are pinned. They do get a little stuck there, especially with it's plastic, but we'll do this size so we get our full range there. Pretty all right because they're just touching there. Not too bad. And then at the feet, I think you get a ball. Yeah, you do get a ball at the top, you have to the actual joint there, so you can just rotate that. But then you have a hinge forward, hinge back, and you do have a ankle rocker pivot. So very, 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 very cool. I just broke that one. Good. So it's like, well, I didn't break it. I broke it free. But in any case, very nice. Very well done for just a Jack Kirby figure to still, you know, have your standard articulation. I don't know how much they really, I guess, really take from Baxter and put it into Jack, at least with this figure, but I don't really, like, I don't have the Baxter Stockman out yet. So that's a future stream. But in any case, he is a cool figure. It's nice to have a Jack Kirby. I kind of want him looking that way. Why no focus now? There we go. He's literally there. He's our dude. He's Jack Kirby. But we are going to switch out the hands, and of course we gotta have them with the pencil. So we will try to. We might do this off camera just because give myself room, but not too bad. Plugging these guys out, plugging in the new hands. A little bit scary. Gotta always rub some paint off. They always layer these things with a lot of paint, but it goes in there pretty well. And then we'll also switch out the other hand. There we go, not too bad. And we are going to have him hold this. I think we are going to see which one he can hold it with. Guess we can do it with this hand. And it is nice that they still included like this art piece here on the back. Do you even see it? Oh. Because even, okay, interestingly enough, on the art piece, he does have actually the little monster guy. So I guess it's like the whole thing is that with his magic pencil, he can make anything come to life, essentially. But still, pretty cool. But we'll get his little pencil there, get it going. Does it just sit right in there? Here we gotta still reference. Hold it kind of close to him. But there's our Jack doing his thing, doing his drawing. Honestly, looking perfect. I honestly love this so much. I will see to try out like a different a pencil piece, because I just don't really want him with the rock. Just kind of just want him to be him. But even still, it's like, but with the rock piece, it's still like perfect. But Megan says, "Are you a toy designer?" I am not a toy designer, Megan. I just like toys. I just like figures. I buy them. I play with them. I unbox them. I photograph them. I video them. I just mess with them. I have fun with them. It would be pretty neat to be a toy designer, I guess. It's like, but I don't really know that much about how toys work and proportions and all that. But look at this. It's like I couldn't have thought of this at any point. I didn't even know that this version of Jack Kirby existed, but it does. And then there's that blaster again. I guess we can already, get comparisons going a little bit. I think we're first, because we do want to do this. Do we want to do this first? I think I'm going to save this maybe for a little bit later, because we do have some few comparisons. But yeah, but overall, a great figure though. Nice to have a little monster guy. It's like, and yeah, and the fact that, you know, that actually came from there. It's like, you don't really see it on here because this is a different, I think, kind of monster, but I think it's actually really cool drawn in there, but a nice little do there. It's like, maybe I wish he could have come with yeah, like yeah, if anything, yeah, a couple, you know, like yeah, regular pencils, and then maybe even another little art pad that does have this, so that it's shown there on the box. Yeah, just like how it is on the box. Yeah, with this little, yeah, this monster design on there. But I like this design, and it's, you know, it's nice to have him. Yeah, but with the turtle drawn on there, with the blaster. So pretty cool, anyways. But yeah, but the King, Jack Kirby, a really fun figure. Really, really cool. I guess we are going to keep him out, though, because he is good for comparisons and different such. But we are going to, if I can get this little freak stand, there we go. Doesn't really want to stay straight, but I guess we'll do him like that. Okay. Do it like this. Okay. Everything else is kind of going. This is going to the side. But for our first comparisons, unless y'all got any questions here live, Megan, I think you're still here. Or we get going, but I think we're just going to go ahead with comparisons. I waste a whole lot of time because first, of course, we got to do, you know, the one-on-one with Stan the Manly. So where, okay, already have to break my rule, but, you know, here they are. Your two comic creator makers kind of doing the same thing. It's like Stan did not come with a pencil. This is from the NECA April figure, specifically, you know, I think it's like the farmhouse 2-pack version. Yeah, of Casey, because he has the tank top in that, and she has like the basic kind of like the dress and has like the drawings of the turtles in there too. So, you know, and we have that in the movie. But look at the Stan. Like, of course, he's a little bit more realistic with his take on here. It's like it's reuse of the Peter Parker body there, but has a Stanley head. Head is a little bit of yeah, yeah, it is a little bit more realistic, more of like yeah, the photoreal, but with the glasses and with the lenses and the gold and kind of like the shading on the hair is very nice. So it is pretty cool, and I do have them with a little pencil still, but we are going to try switching. Of course, it's a little scary getting this out of Stan's hand. But they actually, okay, before I do, it's like, but they actually stand pretty well. I think Stan, well, I think actually, I can't really tell. I think Jack is just a slightly bit taller, technically, if I get him straight up. Well, maybe Stan is. Yeah, because Marvel Legends do kind of run big, but so do NECA. I can't really tell. I think that is like, I think that Jack is more broader, yeah, than Stan proportion wise. So he might just naturally just be bigger. Anyways, Stan, yeah, and also Stan can barely stand half the time because he has those terrible, terrible feet, terrible flat feet. Yeah, on the old, like the suited body, which should not be a regular thing anymore because it doesn't really work. But then we have Jack with a regular little pencil here, and honestly, that does kind of work. It does kind of blend in with the skin color. Oh, I didn't lose it, thankfully, but we're gonna get this in my face. But yeah, it does work pretty well, but I do say is a little bit on. Yeah, it is a little bit kind of. Yeah, it does kind of like it loses itself in Jack's hand. But you can kind of see how he's drawing something. I know, yeah, and I know that this isn't like the best pose or really like the best kind of like little setting for him, but it's still pretty cool. And I think it's actually a fun little switch up there. But Megan says, get all your Spider-Man toys. I want to know how much you have on, and you need to get some more. Well, like we might do like a whole like collection video at some point, but I just kind of want to upgrade the shelf before then, Megan. So I'm not really gonna be pulling out anything. Like we do got one Spider-Man, yeah, yeah, to show up, but you can see, yeah, because that's like my most of my Spider-Man collections. Like I got ones in storage that I just can't fit, or like extras or older figures, yeah, that just sit in storage. But in any case, and there's Stan. I don't know what to do with Stan. I think Stan's just gonna stand there now. He's just gonna be there. I think Jack is gonna be the one. I'm just with the book and everything, and then Stan's just kind of there. I don't know. It's like I'll have to figure out a new kind of thing for Stan, because it's like I couldn't really figure out anything really good I wanted to pose him up in besides like having like, yeah, besides like having the pencil. But yeah, it's like, but Jack Kirby looks so good with it. Well, look at these two. Like yeah, and also it's like I think that this is kind of more kind of like prime Jack Kirby. Like this is kind of like him a little bit younger. He's still kind of older, but yeah, but this is definitely like older. Yeah, kind of like Stanley. Like after, yeah, like well, this is like 2000 Stanley. I think his most iconic look, because this is what he looked like in the MCU a lot of the time. So not bad, but they look great together. Honestly, it's like it's a good kind of like a contrast. Yeah, like of these two real guys who, yeah, but who existed together, who really kind of, I don't know, worked together. I have respect for both of them, but it's like, but credit to Jack Kirby, because because Stan's kind of just been there the whole time, and we know about Stan Lee and yeah, and what he's been doing. So yeah, but I think we're gonna keep pencils. Well, maybe we'll just, for now, for accuracy's sake, I think because it actually does technically look better despite big purple rock. We'll kind of keep the pencil. Right there. Do we want to keep it? Well, we can do. There we go. All right, and then we're going to move this little one away to a safe place where it can stand out and not be forgotten. But now, do we want to keep Stan out? I think we can keep Stan out. We're going to do it like this. Because we're going to do a whole big thing kind of showing off a lot of their creations together, a lot of specifically Jack Kirby. So first, of course, this is very timely. Now we're going to bring out the Marvel Legends. Oh, Mr. Fantastic, Sue Storm, the Invisible Woman, Human Torch, and of course, the Thing, the Fantastic Four, which these two both created. Really, I think, was kind of like their, yeah, like I think both of theirs, yeah, their passion project. I think kind of more for Jack Kirby. I think it says I'm gonna wait. Yeah, I'm gonna post. I check it out. Just wait for it. Something on it. Nice, Megan. But yeah, but here's Jack with, you know, the Fantastic Four, Marvel's original family. Looking pretty good. Like, yeah, like of course it's like specifically, yeah, like, yeah, kind of like Sue and Reed definitely need upgrades, yeah, especially now. But Megan says, I posted all my toys. Can you look at it right now? I can't, Megan. I'm doing my show. I'm not available to. That's why I'm doing this. I cannot look at it right now, Megan. At a later point, I probably could. But yeah, but cool figures. You know. It's like it's the characters that they've created. And specifically, I think I want to get Ben in here. Because, you know, yeah, with the whole thing, yeah, like with Jack Kirby, it's like he was especially kind of like drawn to the Thing and kind of like took his influences and put it into the Thing. It, yeah, it was kind of like the character that he could, I think, kind of personify with a little bit more. So, but yeah. So, you know, shout out to the Fantastic Four. Really, really cool figures. Definitely in need of some upgrades, but you know, but we got a few different versions. Some are out there, and some we'll get at some point, but we'll see. But now, go continuing on with more characters created by Jack. We got the Incredible Hulk. Of course, this gives us a little bit more wider range here. But yeah, kind of getting to our Avengers. Jack here helping vent. The Hulk, and also it's like a very massive figure. Really, really cool. And now we got Thor. Of course, this version is the Ragnarok version that I have. We're gonna actually move Hulk. Get back here. Thor. Here, get Hulk in there. So they look pretty cool. They look pretty nice. Like I still need to kind of upgrade mine because he has the red eyes. Because this is yeah, the Ragnarok version, where I think it was like a robot version. I haven't been able to get a custom head yet, or get an alternate regular one. Still pretty cool. But then also another Jack Kirby, kind of like one of his initial designs, is that he designed the original Iron Man. I believe that is true, because he did like the original, like the comic art. For sure of it, and it looks amazing. We're gonna move Hulk. Move this down just a little bit. There we go. So where does Hulk barely fits? Because he's our biggest figure. We don't have that many big guys. But look at this. Yeah, this is all kind of like Kirby. Yeah, like goodness all over, especially when it comes to the face design. There, it's like it's definitely like a Jack Kirby kind of thing. We're doing like the bulkier body. It's so cool. And then continuing with our Iron Man. thing, because this was kind of, I would say it's like that this is kind of like the Jack Kirby kind of design of Iron Man with the two-pointed, yeah, kind of like mask, yeah, kind of pieces. Yeah, because this is definitely like yeah, the early kind of like Avengers comics. Yeah, like where I think Jack did a lot of those. So that looks so cool. Well, I won't be able to check it out on the video, Megan. I'll only be able to watch it off stream because I'm using my phone. Admittedly. But you know, just really just hanging out. I'm trying to clear off all my things. Okay. But yeah, but great Iron Man. I love this Iron Man. It's so cool. And then, of course, the Avengers, specifically our original members, have our. Okay. I guess we do have to kind of clear out a little bit. I guess Hulk is going to be going all the way there because he's just there. Thor. We're going to get Iron Man here and him back there. Then we're going to move our Fantastic Four back here as well. Put them back there to their places. We're going to get Stan back here as well. Because it's all about Jack. It's all about Mr. Kirby. Okay, so the next, we got Ant-Man here. Yeah, the Marvel Legends one that I've been using. It's like I still actually need to change out yeah, the shoulders now that people have pointed it out. It's like I definitely get it, but it's like it's not too bad, at least for mine. But you know, still another cool design. I think it was more kind of like a Giant Man was kind of like the one. I do have that figure, but it's like, but it's still in the box. And also the Wasp. I gotta show that off too at some point because those are great figures. But I want to do a video on it. And then of course, I think he also Scarlet Witch as well. Another kind of like of my main Avengers. I know that she's an X-Men character and an X-Men villain originally, but I like this kind of like Avengers. I guess that this is technically West Coast, so this wouldn't technically be Jack Kirby, but you know, yeah, but he created the character. And there we got her. We're there. Do I actually want to move my? Well, no, because we got another section to kind of go through, and then continuing with Avengers. But I don't think this one was created by Jack Kirby. I think this was after his time. We had Vision as well. So kind of moving on specifically, well, yeah, with Avengers, yeah, that are made by Jack Kirby. There we have Vision. He actually looks pretty cool with Jack. It's like a great head sculpt, a great figure. Just need a new cape, but it's still pretty good, pretty nice. Vision. Over here, we'll get Scarlet Witch a little bit more in our frame. Getting Ant-Man. Looking at our camera saying, hello, being Ant-Man. I need a better pose for him, but we'll see at some point. But yeah, but good old Jack Kirby there. And then next for characters, yeah, that he really kind of, I guess, kind of made them have to come back because he didn't create this character, but he was involved in bringing him back. It's like I think he was kind of, yeah, it's like, well, maybe he was kind of involved with creating him in some way, but originally I don't think Cap was created by Jack Kirby and made, but there's Cap because you know he was a part of the kind of like issues I think it was issue 3 or even like issue 5 of the Avengers. It's like Cap came on board. He was there, and he looks great. He looks really cool. Yeah, but mine is kind of side-eyed, but he's still pretty neat. He's still really, really cool. I really, really like this figure. Even despite the paint tabs, but this guy's still pretty cool. And I don't have him with the strap, and this is the 20th anniversary, not the Secret Wars. I need to get that one, honestly, because I think it's a good upgrade to that one. There's our Cap, but then for last kind of Avengers, I complete that display of what I have on there, and kind of like mainly with like Avengers, kind of like Marvel of main characters, yeah, that Jack is like a part of, because he's made a lot. He's done a lot. I mean, he did like Black Panther. I mean, okay, because he was there with the Fantastic Four. So Black Panther, I think he was created by Jack Kirby. I think it makes sense because yeah, because Stanley also, because like, but look at Black Panther. He looks so cool. I love like the little cape thing is actually not too bad. It kind of grew on me, but I love this figure. I love this guy. It's so cool. And we'll put it right there. Well, we don't disrespect the Black Panther. Use the cursing, but he is. But then, of course, we gotta have our Spider-Man, and this is the Mafex Spider-Man with a PVC bake shop custom head based off of the animated series from I think 1995 or something around that. But I'm kind of still kind of like struggling to get this Spider-Man's, specifically his legs, to really do to do what I want, because they're kind of gappy. I kind of hate it, and it's like the only way to hide them is when they're like this with the knees. Like I want them kind of all just standing there. It's like I get it, but it's a cool figure. It's really, really nice. And it's like, well, Jack was involved with creating Spider-Man of some kind, but it's mainly with Steve Ditko, and that's kind of this original look there. So yeah, it's like, but in any case, it's like, well, this isn't even, I think, close to Jack Kirby's design at all. I don't know what would be technically the closest figure-wise. I don't think they've really done one. And I don't think that Jack Kirby really did a lot of Spider-Man art, but I can look again. Still Spider-Man, Jack Kirby, he's amazing. And but really cool, but we'll get a Hulk. And there we'll have Black Panther. A bit of room for Scarlet Witch. Or there. There's our Jack Kirby still. And then more superhero comparisons with ones that he's made. Of course, we can't forget about the Inhumans in Marvel. And I did actually want to bring this one out because look at because this is like totally a Jack Kirby kind of thing. It's like but maybe it is more modern ish, kind of just with the design and the details. But it's like you kind of get that bubbly kind of thing from Jack Kirby, because he had that a lot with his characters, and he made the Inhumans, so pretty cool. I believe that's very true. think you create the it's like I did do research, yeah, at least yeah, for what characters. I just can't remember it right now. It's like, but yeah, the ones I know for sure is like, but Black Bolt was like, I was kind of like, I think he did. Pretty sure. Like I looked it up, I researched, but I just can't quite remember. But a really cool figure. Anyways, definitely need an upgrade of this at some point. Not on this body, but still a pretty neat figure. Goes well with Jack. It works with what Jack did. This is what Jack Kirby did. And then of course our next set of figures, which is still Marvel, but not Jack Kirby designs of these characters, but he did create them and founded them, and that's the X-Men. So here we have the X-Men, the 97 Cyclops, which I had my review for. Thank y'all for the support on that. It's hit 100 and but 70 something views. So thank you for for that support. Hopefully I can get a new video done at some point soon. I've just been busy. I haven't even had time to even really go over videos. I do have, I think, at least like one or two more. It's like I gotta that are pre-recorded. After that, I won't really have very much, probably for a bit, but we'll see. Hopefully. But yeah, but I do got a couple of videos. I think one is still that April O'Neil, the Catwoman and Channel 6 box set. One that was like early days of these, of this series of the live streams on YouTube. So check that out. But that'll come out at some point. It's in there. It's basically edited. I just still got to do the voiceover because that's the hardest part. And right now, I don't have a lot of time to do it. So we'll see. Hopefully at some point. And then also I have a Ray Fillet video. Also still, I think, a tutorial on how to install the tail and fix these spikes. Fix the dorsal fins on the Super 7, the -1 Godzilla. I did record that. I know I did. I just haven't even done anything with it. But in any case, another X-Men of the originals. That Jack created, but not the design. This is the Jim Lee designs. But you got Jean Grey / Marvel Girl, essentially. Could have gotten out the Marvel Girl. I don't know. Spider-Man is dead. Steve Ditko, Spider-Man. By the way, looks pretty cool. Obi's Custom says Hulk eats Captain America's shield like a cookie. You probably could, but I mean, it's vibranium. I don't know if Hulk could really technically actually eat that. Black Bolt, what are you doing? Oh, Jean, what are you doing? Why are you falling and causing chaos? But Black Bolt, especially, because he's got weak knees, because this body mold is so old, because this is the Bucky Cap mold. It's with different cuffs with the things, but you know. Gene, get your thing on. I guess says, sorry for not paying attention. I'm trying to fix my Sonic 2 toy. Teared it apart. Oh, I'm sorry. You always gotta be careful. You don't want to always push it too much. You're good, Megan. But Obi's cousin says, will you make a stop motion episode with your figures? It will be sweet. I don't know if I would, Obi. It takes a lot of time, and I don't have that much time. And honestly, it's like I did do one stop motion a long time ago, as yeah, to just try. It's like I didn't really enjoy it that much. I was like, eh. I'm more of definitely kind of like a live kind of do it, not really animate or do anything. It's like, or it's like just do a one snapshot moment because I've done my pictures as y'all have seen, and then I do these live streams and I do videos. So it's like it's like I need a. It's like I don't need to kind of like start stop because I would kind of probably get annoyed by it honestly. The only Sonic 2 toys I have are the Tornado Plane and a Sonic plush. Well, that's not too bad. I don't know what the Tornado Plane is, but that does sound neat. But then, continuing on with our X-Men comparisons, we do got Beast here, who was not prepared for camera. I was not really that prepared for this. Rainbow, look at that. And then it says, yeah, I have that. I have the, that Eggman thing. It was red. Like the crab or something? I don't know. But here's Beast. We're gonna try to get his glasses on because I prefer him with them, but they don't really fit his face very well, so they always fall. Even despite like the big ears, but they just don't work as well as they should. I don't know. I feel like I just needed like just a separate head. Oh god. They don't really work that well. Especially trying to conform it to the nose bridge and getting it to fit. They just don't want to do it, and I hate it. Because he looks naked without the glasses. Honestly, in this fit, give him the glasses every day. Give my boy his glasses. I love Beast with glasses. It's just my favorite look for Beast. But if he has the glasses in this look, but they don't stay on. Well, that kind of sucks, but in any case. Of course, Jack Kirby, it's like, it's like, well, this is like way after, I think, Jack Kirby. Was really designing him because they did have Gray Beast. I don't know if that was also Jack Kirby or not. I don't really know the history or how long Jack was doing X-Men. Seems like it was very early on. But but still not bad. But yeah. It's like, but of course, Beast before was just basically, just a huge muscular guy who could kind of like be like a gorilla guy, essentially. He's just a huge gorilla man. And then they made him all blue and beasty. And now he looks like a beast. Yeah, just like his name, like suggests. And he looks cool. And then our last of the original X-Men team that we have, at least so far, where we have Iceman. Because it's Iceman. You gotta have Iceman. And he's really freaking cool. He's not the best, but he ain't the worst either. He's really cool. I think it's like the closest to like perfect kind of like figure that we have gotten yet. So really, really cool. Really, really neat. I can get him standing. I think that's kind of, it's like this Sunfire body is like, it is kind of aging, but it's still not bad. There we go. I think that's a little bit better. But there he is. But there they are. Pretty cool. And it is actually kind of like closer, to Jack Kirby's kind of, I think, kind of color kind of Iceman. I think he was more kind of like a snowball guy, more of, so probably not, but still. Really, really cool. Let me get this a little bit lower. Center Jack more. Let's get the Fantastic Family actually looking at camera. Or Reed can't really look, but Sue can. But still. Pretty cool. And then, now getting on, how far are we? We're an hour and 25 in. But now getting on with more comparisons, but we're going with our villains. Kind of the iconic villains that I would think of when I think of Jack Kirby, or kind of to those design specific looks. So of course, you can't have the Fantastic Four without Doctor Doom, and he's a pretty hefty. I'm a red elephant, and you, says Cope. Yeah, it says Obi's cousins, and Megan says the potion on the. Yeah, you mean the person you're talking to? What? I don't know what you're doing. But yeah, but here's Doctor Doom. And this guy's actually been in storage for a bit. I gotta get him out. He's coming out of storage anyways. But I gotta replace this cape because this cape is all kind of messed up from packaging, but still. This Doctor Doom figure is still really cool. Can't wait to see Doom in the movies, even even if it's Robert Downey Jr. still. I'm like, all right. Yeah, it's kind of like, I guess we'll just see, but it's like, but it'll just be nice to have Doom, but look at him. Like, even though this is kind of a more of a modern look, this is just what I think of. Well, and I think of Doom. You know, Jack Kirby made him, so pretty cool. We'll get Doom. We're gonna get him over here. I guess we could just Doom the middle here. Pretty cool. Our heroes are X-Men and our villains kind of in the front, but we do kind of more back. Can we get Doom at least back here then? I would kind of prefer him with the 4. Oh. Can you move? Yeah, can you move back more? And Thor, can you give room? There we go. Ooh, not perfect, but pretty all right. It works. And then for X-Men villain, we got Magneto, because he was in that first one as well. So, but this is the Age of Apocalypse Magneto, but this has just been my one because I got it at Ollie's. It's like, yeah, and I haven't had a Magneto. Jack just freaking died. His pencil's still there, just not his thing, but he is not broken, which is good. A figure falls every time. Do not have foot stands out. They're still in packaging. I should really just get them out for these, but I don't really think about it. But yeah, there's Jack again. Front and center, but then there's Magneto. Looking pretty cool. Looking pretty sweet. Just a different version, but too bad. But he'll be right there. And then we got another iconic villain. More of an Avengers villain, where we have, if I can get it, where we have Kang, the Conqueror. Of course, he's kind of been the big bad for a little bit, but now he's not. Going to be Doom. This time they had to switch it up a bit, but you know, Pretty cool character, and definitely a Jack Kirby kind of thing going on here. But Ken can go right there. He's getting covered up in anyways. Too bad. But then we got Claw. But bringing him back. Black Panther here. Claw into the mix here. I just like his whole, his design just feels just very Jack Kirby, especially like his face. Silent Rob, yo! What up, bro? We started early today. Because I had to. But we're here. Yeah, we're looking at Jack Kirby and all these amazing figures and all these characters, that he's made. And we even got Mr. Stan over there. Little trickster. Yeah, but we got Claw. Yeah, we've been hanging out, making it through. How are you doing, bro? We're an hour and a half in. Hour and 31. But we're going to get to the more fun part, is comparing him to characters that he didn't create, the characters in this TMNT Mirage line. But first, we'll go, but Rob says, that's awesome, dude. Great characters. They are. All thanks to Stan and Jack. The King, Jack. Because look at this thing. That's so weird. I don't know what that is, but it's really cool. But then, comparing him with some turtle stuff, because he technically goes along with this line. Silent Rob says, I'm doing well. I'm just going to be chilling here for a bit. I'm glad to hear that, Rob. Appreciate you chilling out here and joining us again on another live stream. I know you're always kind of busy on Fridays, just like you say. But look at the Mikey. The original Mirage Mikey. And Jack did come with, I think it's the same exact little blaster piece. It's supposed to go on Donatello on the newer figures, I think, but I think it works pretty well with with this Mikey figure. But Silent Rob says, I had no idea they even made figures of Jack and Stan. They did. The Stan Lee is the Marvel Legends version, and then this is the NECA Mirage Turtles. Jack Kirby. It's really still kind of insane to me that Marvel Legends hasn't made a Jack Kirby or any other comic creator, because they did Stan. But it's I kind of get it. It's Stan's kind of been the Marvel guy. But it's but you got other comic creators, and it's and they make the figures with their with their designs. I know probably Todd will never do it ever, but But I guess we can just see just down the line what goes on. But in any case, Todd McFarlane made himself in some way. Yeah. Oh, wait. Yeah, he did make his own figure. Yeah, that is true. It's I didn't even think about that. He did. Yeah, with that weird, kind of weird, like that first kind of, kind of like a prototype, kind of like Spawn design. But there's Mikey with the little arm thing. I think it's the same as that, but it's it's pretty good. It's of course it doesn't really go with this older figure, but it's still all right. I don't think it's bad at all, but we will take it off of Michelangelo. I don't think he really is in need of it. I do got to see what kind of, if I ever do want to try to still get these original turtles, or maybe even start going for the newer Mirage ones, because they do look nice, but I just don't like the bulky. The arm piece looks so cool. It is pretty cool. I think it also came with the Fugitoid figure as well, so I think it's kind of just held over kind of piece, I believe. I'll have to look at it. But I think it's exactly the same. It might be like a little bigger, but yeah, because that's supposed to be, I think, for the more modern Mirage turtle figures, like the bulkier ones. I don't have any of those, but not too bad of a piece. But then doing another Mirage comparison with a figure that we looked at last week is the Casey Jones figure. Kind of get our human characters. So of course it is the same style as they do all their human characters. So like it's just two different looks, but they look pretty good together and they mesh very well and have the line art and the nice clothing details and distinct kind of characteristics. And then even have like the same kind of shading with the hair, where it's the all black but with the brown in the front. A weird thing. It's kind of weird with Casey. I don't really think of him with brown hair, but if that's accurate to the comic, I guess I can't really say nothing about it. But we'll just, do we just want to have, I guess we'll have Casey like back here. I want him in frame, but that's why I'm like that. They do look good together. They do rock. I think they do pretty well. I mean, because it is the same line anyway, so you could just have, even I even want to do, yeah, just to show off, yeah, kind of like human faces in this kind of world design. I do have the second gray shirt casing. You can see how they do their head sculpts. Casey is a little bit more angrier, a little bit more rough and tumble. Not the prettiest looking face, but still pretty cool. But Rob says, would it be silly to put Jack Kirby in a fighting pose with weapons? I mean, I think he'd prefer it. Yeah, I think he'd be like, yeah, just make me look cool. I don't really care. As long as I look cool, that's all I care about. Can we move this AC in here? It can stick out there. I like his mullet. He has a pretty sick mullet, honestly. It is like of the times. It is so, yeah, kind of like the bangs in the front and then with the mullet. I mean, that's a wild look for Casey. Because, you know, it's like you're used to the slick back because he's got the mask. But, not with this Casey. All mullet. All day. It's kind of, it's kind of like like I assume kind of like I wouldn't say like a farmer, but kind of like that rustic, kind of mullet where it's kind of like a little bit unkempt, but it's all right. And then with going with more humans again, in our NECA Mirage line, we do have the battle damage Shredder. I don't have his unmasked head. I kind of wish I did grab it, but but I thought that Casey was a good enough example, but to show other humans and kind of more colorized design. We do have a red one, like in the original colors of this same figure, announced and has been kind of shown off at the conventions, and also was shown on the recent the Holothon announcement. So it's pretty cool that we're going to get this figure kind of in the classic colors, even though he is a battle damage only version. It's like I do just want a clean Shredder at some point, but you know, I would have maybe even preferred if they just did a cleaned up color version and just have this as your one, your battle damage one, because I would think it'd make sense. But it's like it makes sense just how they're doing it. Yeah, that they're doing reuse, but still a really cool figure. And Jack looks great with the Shredder. And we'll just put Shredhead. Well, I think we'll put him right here. Then our last figure, our last comparison, going to be with the NECA Mirage Ugitoid figure. Really fun. It's like, yeah, but this figure is like, I think my favorite of the Mirage lines, like of this modern one, because I think it's like, yeah, the way that they did like his paint and yeah, and all the details and the design work of this figure, I think it's just perfect. I love it so much. It's like it's like it, yeah, it looks like a 3D, yeah, a comic book, yeah, kind of like figure. It's like it came right out of the comic, like, yeah, with the shading and everything, and how it just looks. It's just so perfect, and I can't stop gushing over it. But it looks great with, yeah, with Jack Kirby. I keep wanting to say Stanley, Jack Kirby, not Stan. All about Jack. All about Jack. Because Jack made a lot of this stuff. But Rob says, I think they did a good job on the paint for sure. They did. Like, I love this, Rob. But you got no idea, like, yeah, how much joy, like, having, yeah, like, yeah, a Fugitoid in this look. Really, really well. Really makes me happy. It looks great. Like, just for a while, it's like I didn't even want, yeah, I didn't even want to open it because it looked way too good. It's like, but in hand, it's just like I don't need to do anything else. It just stands there and looks great and looks amazing. Just like this Jack Kirby. Yeah, yeah, but this Jack Kirby figure is amazing, nearly perfect. I would really say. I would say the main thing would really be to have a normal, like a pencil one that doesn't have like his magic stone or rock on it. Like, I wish that he would just have, yeah, a couple of the regular ones, but well, but still pretty good. Still pretty all right. But Silent Rob asks, do you have a custom PlayStation 4 Spider-Man head on your Mafex? It is a custom head, but it is the PVC Bake Shop animated, the 90, yeah, the, I think it was called the A95 head. This was with the first kind of like the release of them. I know they had a second run of them not too long ago. I don't know if he's sold out. I believe so, because it was only like for a certain amount of time, but that's the one that I have on this. I think it just looks perfect on this Mafex figure. I just don't like the legs still. The legs, like the gappage, I just can't get over it. But this figure still looks pretty alright, but I still like my Ditko, my Marvel Legends, though. But yeah, Jack Kirby. Really, really cool. But yeah, cool accessories. Nice to have a little demon guy. Kind of wish he did also come with more, yeah, like, yeah, with drawing pieces, but it looks very nice. Yeah, but my mistake, the eyes totally are the animated eyes. Oh, you're all good. It's no big deal. It's like, you just gotta, yeah, yeah, like, yeah, but I could definitely see it's like how you could say that this looks, yeah, like a PlayStation kind of design look, because it is kind of shiny and kind of like shaped perfectly. So it just looks great, but it's just a great looking head sculpt. Now Megan says, hello, welcome back, Megan. There's our, yeah, there, but yeah, it's like, yeah, but it is nice that Jack Kirby comes with this little demon thing that apparently, I guess, he draws to life by accident, because he doesn't know that he's really using a magic thing, but I guess he was. Nice having extra hands and everything, and then having this little blaster thing. I think it is just reuse of the Fugitoid one there, but, you know, still really, really fun. Really, really cool. I do kind of want to stand here. Well, okay. I know. It's Stan. But just kind of, oh, Shredder doing shredding. Get over there, Shredder. You get over here, bro. Claw, don't. You can just stand. These stupid feet, honestly. Okay. Get that over there. We can get Shredder back here. This Casey over here. Whoa. Excuse me. Spider-Man looking over here. Fugitoid over here, or do we want... Well, I kind of want Shredder there, because then I can just put Fugitoid right there. Or we can just put Fugitoid there in the middle, because it's cool. And he's short. But we can get Claw looking up a little bit more for the camera. Fugitoid looking at our camera. Dead on. There's our Jack. There's our little demon thing. Hello, Gabe. Welcome to the live stream. You've been going for a bit. We're getting our last little look here at everything. Here's our Jack Kirby and our Stan Lee for the final. You know, the two guys who made a lot of Marvel, who really made it what it was, but Jack also did a lot of great things. Really created a lot of history-making characters that he didn't get a lot of credit for. Honestly, it's just history. Remember history. And you know, it was really cool. It's like, it's nice to finally have a Jack Kirby figure, because he definitely is deserving of one and has needed one. Because, you know, it's like, as they did this Stan Lee, what? When was it? Back in 2014. Right there. And literally 11 years since then. So that's like crazy to think about. It's like, yeah, like, or this is kind of like that old of a mold. I don't know what the head. I don't think they would have a thing on that, but I don't think it's that old. It doesn't feel that old. Probably like more like 2018, 2017, maybe even 2016. Because this might have been like a 80th anniversary kind of thing, or a 45th anniversary, like of the MCU or something. Yeah, like our 20th anniversary. I forget what it was. It was like an anniversary of some kind, but yeah, like, or a thing of like Marvel. Well, that would have been like the 80th. I don't think it was the 80th. But Gabe asked, will you ever do a Godzilla figure review live stream? I will, once I get a Godzilla figure. I just haven't gotten a Godzilla figure. But it'll happen, Gabe. You're all good, bro. It'll happen in time. I just gotta get all my ducks aligned. I just haven't gotten any Godzilla figures, to be honest. But this month's, but this whole month of turtle stuff is gonna get us all just turtled out. We're gonna be kind of taking a break from turtles just for a bit, at least for the whole next month. Because I do got a couple things. I do have some cool turtle stuff, but we'll kind of see. Yeah, because I'm looking at my little pile, because there's at least like 2 things I can stream for sure. Yeah, that I'm going to stream soon. It's like, technically next month. But we're going to really see. We're still planning out stuff. We're trying to also get more stuff as well. And also trying to extend some other things, excuse me. Get their shelf life on there and just get new stuff, honestly. That's probably going to be the main thing, is like, we're just going to be upgrading, getting stuff, getting figures, chilling out, doing our thing. So yeah. But I think we're going to call this stream to a close. If y'all have any questions or want to see anything before we sign off, please sure to let me know. Yeah, there's our mullet Casey back there. Pretty cool. I think we are going to move Jack a little bit more because we want to get Thing in the picture. Can you, can you just see the thing I posted real quick? Megan, I won't be able to show it on stream, as I have said before, because I am using my phone. I do not have a device to look at your thing. But we'll be looking at it after my stream. Son of Rob says, can you show me? You can do it, but you don't have to show it. Megan, I literally can't do it. Not right now. I'm literally streaming with my phone. Do you have any MCU figs? Oh, I got a lot of MCU figs. If you want to see a specific one, let me know. I got a whole shelf. And I got stuff in the storage, too. I don't think... do I not have a single MCU fig? What year... Yeah, but when you're done... Yeah, of course, Megan. Of course I can do that. I can always do that after stream. Show me Spooderman. Spooderman. Says Gabe. I'll show you a Spooderman. We'll show this one, who we showed earlier, who just saved Gwen. Do the thing. Yes, and say something, and you're one of the classic 3 Sonic toys. Yeah. But yeah, but there's Spooderman. The Steve Ditko kind of version. Well, this is technically the Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends version, but they use the same mold as the Amazing Fantasy Spider-Man. He just killed Stan. But Rob says, can you show me the shelf, or is your phone on a tripod? My phone is on a tripod, but I can move it like that. But here, let me get a sec to save this disaster occurring. This Inferno disaster. We're going to get Spooderman out of here. But thank you for the suggestion, Gabe. Even though it murders everyone, but it's fine. We're doing the show. We do it for you guys. But I can show the MCU shelf. It's way up there. I got my Indiana Jones up there, and I got my Jurassic Park up there, and then the MCU is all there. You can't really see it. But my phone's on a tripod, so yeah, so I can't really move it. Can you show us a Muto? Oh, but Silent Rob says the domino effect. Oh yeah. I can maybe get my Muto. It's not that hard to get. It is on the high shelf. I can maybe get her out. No, she's too high up there. Sorry. I can't reach her right now, and I'm not gonna climb up here on stream. But Megan says, show everyone your Sonic toys. If the other people. I'm pretty sure that they've seen them. The only 2 that I have opened have been on my live stream, Megan. So if anyone does want to check that out, just be sure to, go check out that figure. What's your favorite MCU cap? My favorite, I can do that, is the one, that's right there at the front that you could probably peek and see the shield at, but is the Endgame cap. I just like him because he has the scales. I think it's the best kind of head sculpt and kind of overall proportions of the MCU cap. Has a really cool shield and has the hammer as well, which I really, really like with this cap. I think it's just so iconic. I think it's just so cool. Like, just for the MCU specifically. It's just so cool. But pretty neat. McGave says, can you show any Godzilla character? I can. I can see what I can do. We're going to get Cap out of here for a sec. But Mega says, can you show me again, please, then? Okay. We're going to get Sonic only, though. We're not getting Shadow today. Shadow doesn't look good. He's all messed up. But here's Sonic. Always have to have a Sonic. And he's actually kind of a little bit proportioned pretty well with this Jack. I don't know. But a cool little Sonic. Nice. I just found that one at Walmart, but he didn't come with a hammer. Yeah, that might have been like the re-release I think that they've been doing with that Cap. I think it's pretty cool. But any Godzilla figures, which of the one? Well, what's the easiest one? I guess the easiest one is doing. Can I actually get him? He might be a little tricky, but we do have the NECA. Another NECA is the 1954 Godzilla. The original Godzilla, if you will. With his tail around here, go look at him. It's a really, really cool figure. It's my main display Godzilla as well. Oldzilla, 1954. It's decades ago. And Supersonic does that count. I don't have Supersonic out, Megan. He's still unboxed, so we will not be showing him today. Sorry. But yeah, but old Godzilla's like, and he, and he's in black and white. 71 years old. 71. What a monster. The king is 71 years old. The Godzilla, the king of the monsters. But speaking of kings, great Jack Kirby figure. I'm going to keep saying it until we keep going. But yeah. It looks like he was pulled straight from the movie. I would say so. It's like, I don't think it's exactly perfect. Because in my opinion, I think his eyes actually have to be facing outward. They shouldn't be facing forwards. Because in the movie, they're different that way. So I think that that's like the one big design. It's like, but it kind of makes sense of what they're doing, that they're having it forward. Because you want to look at the figure. And you want the figure to look forward. But I think like the most like perfect like movie Godzilla figure kind of has to go to the Haya Toys, any of their MonsterVerse ones, because I have the King of the Monsters. I think that's 2019 or 2018 Godzilla. It's really, really cool and it's amazing. It's like perfect. But Gabe says, have you seen the Godzilla analog horror? I saw like a bit of it where it's about like the suit man, right? Yeah, where the guy like becomes the Godzilla suit, so he literally just becomes a human-sized Godzilla person. So it's like weird, but it's like it's cool. It's like I haven't really caught up with it recently. It's been a while since I've really even thought about it, but still pretty cool. We're gonna get Godzilla back in here because just look at him. It's freaking Godzilla. But really cool. Awesome figure. But I think we're gonna sign off, I think, for now, y'all. If we don't have any more comparisons or questions on anything. Because if not, I just want to say I appreciate y'all. Thank each and every one of you for all your support, and for those here on the stream who are liking and commenting and engaging. Even if, I don't do everything you ask, because with just some, it's like I'll try my best, but it's like I'll do ones that I can do. It's like, and thank you to y'all who joined me live here at the, at the different time where it was at 5 and now we're here at 7. So yeah, be sure to do all, the regular stuff for the people who watch that. But be sure. Oh, but Rob says, Silent Rob says, did you laugh at my stop motion? Lol, I did, Rob. Yeah, because you sent it to me, but earlier, even before I think you posted it. Like, I love that thing, dude. Like, you did a great job, Rob. But Gabe says the MonsterVerse has 5 movies: 2014, Skull Island; 2017, King of the Monsters; 2019, Godzilla vs. Kong; 2021, Godzilla X Kong; 2024. I understand. So it was 2019. Okay, for King of the Monsters. Okay. But I still need to get like a bunch of like those figures from Haya, because they would look really, really good. They would look so cool. They would look awesome. We'll see. And the next one will be 2027. I'm so surprised that they're still kind of making those movies. But honestly, it's like, if it can keep going, I'm not going to complain about it. Like, I'll watch it. Whatever. They just got to do their thing. Just make good movies. But Silent Rob says, I still think that -1 is the best Godzilla movie. I think as a film, I think it is the best as well. I do like the original, and I do like GMK a lot. But but -1 is like, you could watch that a dozen times. I think King of the Monsters is the best one, says Gabe. I get that. King of the Monsters, I don't know, it's like, it's very, it's very a legendary like a MonsterVerse movie. It's very like up its thing. And Gabe says, I haven't seen -1. You haven't seen -1, Gabe? You gotta go see that right now. It's real. Like, it gets real in that movie. I don't know like what your age is on that rating, so I don't know. Be careful. But a cool figure. But thank y'all for joining. Do all this stuff. Like, subscribe, comment what you want to see on the channel. Share if you want. You don't really have to. I don't think anyone really does, and that's fine. But but thank y'all, for joining me and for enjoying this cool Jack Kirby figure and all these amazing figures with him. But y'all, y'all have a good night. Be cool. Stay good. Thank you. Goodbye. Goodbye.